Did you know there are 3 hidden pressure points on your penis that, when pressed for just 60 seconds, can trigger fresh blood flow, restore natural erections, and even protect your prostate? Most men over 60 believe their penis is failing because of age. They blame the years, the wrinkles, the clock. But the truth is, your erection system hasn't died. It hasn't disappeared. It's simply been switched off, like a light bulb no one bothered to turn back on. And here's the part no one tells you. These points aren't myths. Ancient Chinese medicine mapped them centuries ago, and modern research backs it up. Gentle stimulation of penile nerve clusters improves circulation, oxygen delivery, and erectile response. If you've ever woken up and felt like your best days of intimacy are behind you, stay with me. What you're about to hear can change your mornings forever. Before I reveal the 3 points, I want to hear from you. Have you noticed your morning erections getting weaker after 60? Leave a simple yes or no in the comments. Your honesty isn't just for me. It shows other men out there that they're not fighting this battle alone. And while you're here, hit that subscribe button and tap the bell. Every single week I share proven, natural men's health secrets the pill companies would rather keep hidden. Join this brotherhood so you never miss another life-changing tip. Frank was 67, a former Marine, disciplined, proud, the kind of man who never quit anything in his life. But lately, he had been carrying a quiet shame. His erections had faded. He told himself it was age, that the fire was gone for good. He avoided intimacy with his wife. He stayed silent because silence felt safer than admitting what he feared most, that he was no longer the man he used to be. That silence was heavy. It ate away at his confidence. He still looked strong on the outside, but inside he felt invisible, broken. One visit changed everything. He sat across from Dr. Shaya Tagechian, MD, a urologist with over 30 years of men's health experience. She looked him in the eye and said something he never expected to hear. Frank, erections don't die with age, that's a myth. Your penis isn't broken, it's sleeping. She explained the truth. The penis is not just a piece of flesh. It's a muscle organ system. Just like any other system in your body, it can be trained. And when you stimulate the right pressure points, you activate dormant blood vessels and nerve pathways. You send oxygen back into the tissue. You wake it up. Frank had spent years believing it was hopeless. But with that single conversation, he learned his body hadn't betrayed him. It had simply been switched off. Dr. Tagishian gave him a simple routine. 3 pressure points, 60 seconds a day. No pills, no pumps, no gimmicks. 2 weeks later, Frank woke up to something he thought was gone forever. Morning wood, his body responding like it used to. The difference wasn't just physical, it was emotional. He felt alive again. And here's the deeper truth. The silence men carry is more damaging than the problem itself. The weight of hiding, the feeling of being alone. Frank realized he wasn't failing as a man. He wasn't weak. His body just needed a spark. What he discovered is what every man over 60 needs to know. Age does not kill your erections. Neglect does. And with the right touch, the right stimulation, your manhood can wake up again, stronger than you thought possible. The real enemy isn't age. It's something quieter, more dangerous, poor circulation and chronic stress. After 60, your arteries stiffen. Harvard research shows blood flow to the penis can drop by 30 to 40%. That means less oxygen, less pressure, less life in your erections. At the same time, cortisol, the stress hormone, builds in your system. And cortisol isn't just about feeling tense. It actively blocks testosterone, the very hormone that fuels your desire and your ability to stay hard. Together, poor circulation and stress form a double attack on your manhood. But the damage doesn't stop there. Shame makes it worse. Men avoid touch. They fear masturbation. They mistake prostate discomfort for weakness. And every time they stay silent, the problem grows stronger. The National Institutes of Health has shown that over 50% of men past 60 struggle with erectile decline, not because of age, but because of blocked circulation and dormant nerves. It's not time that's robbing you. It's neglect. Here's the hidden danger. When you stop having natural erections, the tissue inside your penis begins to shrink. The smooth muscle fibers weaken. The nerves that once carried pleasure signals start to die off. Even your prostate begins to swell, making urination harder and intimacy painful. This is the slow erosion most men never see coming. And yet there's hope. This is why pressing the right points is so powerful. You're not just poking at skin, you're unlocking hidden pathways of blood flow. You're retraining your penis to respond, to stay alive, to remember what it was built to do. When you take 60 seconds to stimulate these points, you're not chasing a quick trick. You're sending blood back into forgotten tissue. You're feeding nerves that haven't fired in years. You're lowering cortisol by reclaiming calm, steady control over your body. And that's why silence is the real killer. Not age, not time, silence. Because when you learn to break it, when you take action, your body can surprise you. The spark can return, the mornings can return, and with them, the part of you that refuses to die quietly. There's a simple solution that brings ancient wisdom and modern science together. Chinese medicine mapped it thousands of years ago. Modern urology now confirms it. 3 pressure points, 3 minutes. A way to wake up your penis, restore blood flow, and retrain your erections. Point 1 is at the base of your penis, right where it meets the pubic bone. Place your fingers there and press firmly, massaging for 30 seconds. This stimulates the pelvic floor blood vessels, the very foundation of erection strength. When blood flows freely here, your body remembers how to fill and hold an erection. A point 2 sits on the underside, mid-shaft. Press your thumb gently but firmly for 20 to 30 seconds. You're applying pressure near the dorsal vein area, which signals your body to release nitric oxide. Harvard researchers call nitric oxide the #1 driver of erections. It relaxes blood vessels, allowing them to expand and draw in more blood. Without it, no pill, no touch, no fantasy works. With it, your penis comes alive. Point 3 is just behind the glans, the sensitive ridge where shaft meets head. Use gentle circular pressure for 30 seconds. This is a nerve junction packed with sensors. When you awaken it, you trigger messages to the brain that release dopamine and even testosterone. This doesn't just create sensation, it reignites desire, confidence, and connection. The science is clear. By pressing these 3 points, you're boosting nitric oxide, switching your nervous system from stress mode into what doctors call rest and erection mode. You're sending oxygen-rich blood directly into the corpora cavernosa, the chambers that fill and stiffen your penis. This isn't a trick, it's physiology. And here's what you need to know. You are not hurting your penis. You are retraining it. Just like a Marine trains his body back into fighting shape, you're teaching your manhood to respond again. The tissue isn't dead, the nerves aren't gone. They've simply been waiting for a signal. Do this every morning, 2 to 3 minutes before you even step out of bed. That's it. Simple. No pills, no surgery, no shame, just your hands and your focus. Because when you press these points, you're not just chasing an erection. You're proving to yourself that your body still listens, that it can still rise, that you are not finished. You are still a man capable of passion, intimacy, and pride. Here's what you can expect when you commit to this routine. By day 7, most men notice stronger morning stirrings. Not full erections yet, but definite life returning. You'll also feel a lift in your energy, like your body is waking up with you. By day 14, erections come more often, not just at night but during the day. The pressure in your prostate begins to ease. Urination feels smoother. You start to realize this isn't wishful thinking. It's your body responding. By day 30, the change is undeniable. Firm morning wood that lasts. Confidence you thought was gone surges back. And intimacy stops feeling like work. It feels natural again. This isn't just personal experience. The Journal of Alternative and Complementary Medicine published a 2018 study showing that men who practiced acupressure for 30 days had a 60% improvement in erectile strength. 60%. That's not placebo. That's real physiology retrained. And here's the part most men don't expect. You don't just feel it in your penis, you feel it in your spirit. You wake up alive again. The spark in your body spreads to your mind. You carry yourself differently. Because when your manhood rises, so does every part of you. The biggest mistake men make is treating this like a quick trick, pressing once or twice, then giving up when nothing happens. Your penis is not a light switch, it's a living system, and like any system, it responds to consistency. Think of it like exercise. You don't build strength in a single workout. You build it with repetition, with steady signals that tell your body to adapt and grow. Another mistake is pressing too hard. This is not about force. You're not trying to bruise or push your way to results. You're awakening blood flow and reactivating nerves that have gone quiet. Patience and precision matter far more than strength. And here's a warning. Don't sabotage yourself by mixing this with alcohol or late-night porn binges. Both numb your sensitivity and drain your natural drive. They undo the very progress you're working for. Respect the process, stay consistent, and your body will respond. Your penis isn't gone. Your erections aren't lost. Your manhood isn't dead. It has been waiting quietly for you to wake it up. And now you hold the keys. 3 simple points, 3 minutes a day. That's all it takes to bring back the mornings you thought were over. You need to hear this. You are not alone. Millions of men over 60 are rediscovering their strength, their intimacy, and their energy. The silence you've been carrying does not protect you. It isolates you. But today, by being here, you've broken that silence. That's the first victory. So, let me ask you. Tell me in the comments, do you still wake up hard some mornings? Or has it faded completely? Be honest. Your words may be the encouragement another man needs. And if this truth spoke to you, hit that like button. The more you do, the more men we can reach, the more lives we can change. Finally, don't walk this road alone. Subscribe right now and join this brotherhood. Together, we'll prove the best years aren't behind us. They're right here. They're waiting. And they're just beginning to wake up.